like your expectations on this year's season, man? Coming into the season, what's like your expectations?
My expectations is to be top 3 in the conference and to be in the section semifinals.
The expectations are to have a winning season and go further than last year. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to the section finals, get to state. So that's the highest goal.
Highest goal is to make it to the section finals for me.
What games? Is there like a game or 2 games y'all looking forward to the most this season? If so, which ones?
Probably like sections opponents like St. Agnes, St. Craig Prep, and those are the 2.
I'm looking forward to playing St. Paul Academy. They're a section team, and one of their players got junior at a section over me, and I felt like I should have got it. So I want to play them to like prove my point. You know what I'm saying?
St. Paul Academy, because a couple of their players were posted by Michael James. Ryan James, saying that they were doing better than us. So
if there's an NBA player or college player who you think the game is like, who would you say?
College player I think I play like is Aiden Holloway from Alabama Crimson Tide.
I feel like I play like Rob Dillingham and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, a little bit, a mixture of both.
I feel like I play like Nas Reed. That's it.
All right, man. Good luck y'all this season.
Yeah, thank you.
Seen early from the team that you like so far?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've seen that I like is our maturity. We've taken a lot of steps as far as maturity goes. Our gel, teammate relationships. We got a couple of leaders that are emerging that we haven't had in the last couple of years. So that's been the biggest thing. And then we've got some continuity from last year to this year that we haven't had in the past. That's really helped us. When I talk about leaders, those guys that have been part of the program and they kind of understand what the expectations are, the standards and what the bar is set at, and they can kind of help the new guys coming in. Again, when I say things we haven't had in the past, we're really blessed with that this year. So we feel like we've hit the ground running a little bit better. So it's been a good start so far.
All right. What are your expectations to see the team this year, man?
Yeah, I think we talked about team goals and stuff earlier this week. Right now, it's continuing to focus on taking another step as a program. Right when we came in, we were taking over a program that needed a jolt, right? And we've provided that. We've got participation numbers through the roof. We've got some community buy-in. And so we've had a lot of good things. And we say we've gone from bad to adequate at a number of things. And now I think this year it's what's the next step? Can we take some things from adequate to good? So I think that's the main thing. What's that look like? And that's about finding leaders within the team. That's about having that maturity that I talk about, having guys on the court that are going to say some stuff. So and then when you're talking measurable goals and stuff, I think we're talking about, you know, can we get Humboldt a winning season? You know, can we compete in the conference? The city conference is no joke, and you know that, and it's some good basketball games night in, night out. So what's that next step of competing look like? And that's what we're focused on. I'm trying to get these guys to focus on the process every day. Do your best. You know, and when you do your best and your teammate does their best, our best as a collective gets better from day to day, and then we're going to like the results if we continue to buy into that.
All right, last question, Coach. So you've been coaching here. How have you felt, you know, coaching for Humboldt, you know, having basically a team with a lot of community, a lot of culture, a lot of, it's like almost like a small family, essentially.
Yeah.
How do you feel, you know, taking over and coaching and being here? What's your experience so far?
No, I've loved every second of it. And you mentioned it's a small knit family type feel, and the West Side as a community has that, right? They got the natural geographical isolation, and they've got some real deep history and pride in who they are and what they've built, and that includes Humboldt. And so to come in and be a part of that and be welcomed has been nothing but phenomenal. And we've tried to instill that into our program and into our guys, and understanding, you know, what the West Side is and what Humboldt is, and kind of where that all came from, and how we can best represent that. And they've bought into that, and I think it showed when we were at, you know, St. Croix Lutheran last year for section semis, and you guys were there, and the West Side showed out, and they do, right? They go all in on West Side stuff. And that's something I'm trying to instill on this team too.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Good luck
Appreciate
this
it.
season.
Thanks.